All right, Shalom. It's the brother Thabawan from the GMS Indianapolis camp coming at you with another lesson. All right, as always, want to start out by giving all praises, all glory, all honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who do real well. And peace and salutations to you, hopeful elect brothers out there pushing this word in 100% truth and sincerity to wake up the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. All right, Slock, and my voice is kind of going a little bit, but I came across this article earlier this morning, and I wanted to, do a lesson on it. So, as you know, there's a lot going on in Babylon right now, and really all across the globe. But this article I found this morning was going into the ice raids and things of that nature. So I'm gonna get into it, but basically the gist of it is a lot of these unidentified immigrant workers are scared to go to work because their jobs are being raided and things like that. And then on top of that, they don't want to stay home either because the homes are being raided. So it's like, hey, these chicks, they got nowhere to go. All right, so I'm gonna get into the article a little bit. This is one from CNN. Slacking from my voice, but it says America's migrant workers are terrified to work, but unable to stay home. All right, that's the title of the article, man. These people, it's gotten to a point where they lost and they don't know what to do with themselves, man. All right, it says in the early morning on Tuesday, immigration and customs enforcement agents chased farm workers through a field in Oxnard, California. Agents tackled and restrained workers amid rows of produce, as seen in a video from CNN. All right, it says, and this is it says, what I fear is that sometimes out of necessity we show up wherever there's work. One farmer with her face covered told KABC in Spanish, with everything that is happening, it is a bit difficult for us. All right, so these, and obviously, as you know, all right, the heat is on Issachar right now. All right, you Northern Kingdom tribes, the heat is on those tribes right now. All right, so it's gotten to a point where like I said, they don't even know what to do with themselves, man. All right, they can't go to work, right, and they can't go home, man. All right, but guess what? These things are supposed to happen, man. All right, this is all the Lord's movie, man. This is how He set it up to happen, man. All right, and then these Edomites, man. Guess what? These ones in the power seats, man. They know what's going on, man. All right, they understand that they kingdom is about to be taken away from them, man. All right, they're about to be taken out of the power seat. All right, so guess what? I'm gonna pull up scripture in Revelations real quick. This is Revelations 12:12. This is where I want to start. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. All right, so you're starting to see that. All right, you Northern Kingdom tribes, man. All right, because guess what? The Southern Kingdom tribes, we've been going through this for a long time, man. All right, but guess what? The heat is on you Northern Kingdom jakes, man. All right, it says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. All right, because this devil Esau know that his kingdom is about to be taken away, man. All right, he no longer is about to be the one sitting in the power seat. All right, so guess what? He's gonna do as much damage as he can. All right, before he's done away with, man. All right, that just like I say it all the time. All right, if you got like a villain in a movie or something like that, and they know that they about to be destroyed or be put down, guess what? They're gonna try to take down as many people with them as they can. All right, and that villain in this story being Esau Edom, man. All right, so he know what's coming. All right, he know he's about to be taken down. So guess what? He's going to try to take down as many Jakes as he can, man. All right, all these things that are going on is prophecy, man. It's supposed to happen. All right, And the scriptures tell you about how in the last. Actually, I'm gonna pull it up, and I got it pulled up in a second Esdras real quick. Where is it? I'm looking for the insurrection of the people. I just typed in. Was it 16? Slide. Let me find the scripture real quick. Oh yeah, this one. Sedition amongst men. That's the one I was looking for. All right, so this is and then it says Second Ezra 15 and 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." All right, we know that woe is going into destruction. All right. It says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against one another, and swords in their hands." All right, so you can see some of these things happening now, man. All right, you got Esau, Edom. All right, versus the Northern Kingdom Jakes. All right, and obviously it's the whole nation of Israel. Well, like I said, the point being, the heat is on you, Northern Kingdom tribes, man. All right, hey, it says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands." All right, we coming to a point where America is pretty much in martial law, man. All right, so you're gonna have the authorities. All right, those being Esau, Edom, going against the unidentified immigrants, man. You Jakes, man. All right, this is all a part of that. All right. It says, "For there shall be sedition amongst men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power." All right, so I'm gonna actually pull that word sedition real quick in Adam. All right, it says, this is the word sedition in the Edom Online. It says, rebellion, uprising, and revolt, factitious commotion in the state, concerted attempt to overthrow civil authority, violent strife between factions, civil or religious disorder, riot, rebelliousness against authority. And this is what we're seeing, man. All right, you're seeing all your violent strife between factions. All right, you're seeing that between the people. All right, and then the authorities, man. All right, the police. All right, and the military. All right, it says civil and religious disorder. All right, civil obviously going into the what's going on in the homeland, pretty much. All right, all in-house things like the people going against the government and shit like that. All right, riots. All right, that's the main topic. All right, that's going on everywhere now. All right, it started in L.A., but now, all right, even it's going on here. They had a protest yesterday, and I believe they're having another one today here in Indianapolis, man. So this thing is spreading across all these major cities, man. All right, but guess what? Like I said, this is all a part of prophecy. This is supposed to happen, man. All right, before the Lord returns, man. All right, rebelliousness against authority. All right. That's obviously that's all a part of it, man. The elder just put a video in the group. You had military people walking down the street, and there was a Jake recording, and he said some shit or whatever it was, and then hey, guess what? It was a group of them. They turned back around and got on him and arrested his ass, man. All right, so hey, this is the time we're coming into, man. All right. So I'm gonna go back to this scripture in Second Ezra 15 and 16. It says, and shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, so this is the times that we're coming into, man. All right, people are not going to regard the people that are sitting in these seats. All right, they're not going to regard the people that are in these high power seats in the government and things like that, man, or the president. All right. So hey, guess what? That's gonna be more riots. All right, and this thing is just gonna be full blown chaos here in Babylon, man. All right. Like I said, this is all a part of prophecy. All right. It says a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. All right, because once martial law is in full effect, man, y'all not gonna be able to get up and do as you please, man. All right. Hey, that's why they gonna be having checkpoints everywhere. All right, like I said, you're not gonna be able to get up and go to another state just because you want to. All right, just to get out. All right, that freedom is gonna be taken away. All right, so I'm gonna go back to this article because I had a little bit more I wanted to get on it. All right, it says what I fear. No, I wasn't there. It says, with everything that is happening, it's a bit difficult for us. It says ICE racing to fulfill President Donald Trump's goal to increase deportations has increasingly targeted work sites for immigration sweeps in recent weeks. The escalation is creating a chilling effect on the businesses that rely on immigrant labor and the workers themselves, and some staying home out of fear. America's agriculture, construction, healthcare, and hospitality industries are powered by immigrant workers, both legal and undocumented. All right. It says recent immigration enforcement raids on businesses nationwide are creating serious challenges for local economies, communities, and industries that depend on immigrant labor to operate and prosper. All right, and as you know, these Northern Kingdom Jakes, they do a lot of jobs that a lot of people don't want to do, man. All right, they do a lot of agricultural jobs, man, and some of the and construction jobs, man. All right, you go to a construction site. What do you see? You see mostly Northern Kingdom, man. All right, so guess what? And you go to farmlands and things like that. Guess what? Hey, there's mostly Northern Kingdom there, man. All right, so if these people are scared to go to work on their agricultural jobs and things like that, what do you think is gonna happen, man? All right, that can lead to a bunch of other things, man. All right, famine. All right, your grocery stores not being as stocked as you normally see them. All right, and guess what? That's gonna cause more and more chaos, man. All right, and that's exactly what Esau Edom wants to happen, man. All right, they want you people to riot, and they want you to get out of control, so they can bring in they can usher in that chip, man. All right. It says undocumented immigrants make up to 4 to 5% of the total U.S. workforce, but 15 to 20% or more of the industries such as crop production, food processing, and construction, according to Goldman Sachs. So, hey, like I said, man, Northern Kingdom, they do a lot of agricultural things, man. All right, so you're gonna start a later down the line, you're gonna start to see the effect, all right, of Jake not being able to work their farmer jobs, man. All right, and guess what? That's gonna cause more and more riots and more insurrection of the people, man, and more sedition amongst men. All right. So I did have a precept I wanted to get in Matthew 24, I believe. I'm gonna start at 6, but the point being in verse 7. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, and see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right, it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." All right, so like I was saying, the main point being in the beginning of verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. All right, so this is the time that we're coming into, man. All right, you're gonna see nation against nation, man. All right. Hey, that like I said, that's what Esau wants to happen, man. They want these nations to go against each other, man. All right, here in Babylon, so that they can do their thing, try to usher in their new world, man. All right. It says, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, like I was going into, man. These undocumented immigrants not being able to do their jobs, man. Because, like I said, that can cause a shortage of food, man. All right, and then once that happens, man, when somebody don't got, they don't know where their next meal coming from. Hey, that's when you're gonna see people start to lose it, man. All right, but it says here in verse 8. It says, all these are the beginning of sorrows, man. All right, so things are just gonna wax worse and worse. All right, here in Babylon, man. All right, all these things that you're currently seeing is just the beginning, man. All right, hey, it's gotten to a point where there's no turning back for Babylon, man. All right, and the only way that you're gonna be able to escape this thing is through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. All right, so you jakes out there, all right, that don't want to adhere to the scriptures, man. All right, especially you Northern Kingdom jakes, man. Y'all been kissing Esau ass for the longest, man. All right, but now it's getting to a point where you see who your enemy is, man. All right, you gonna know who your enemy is. All right, your enemy being Esau Edom, the so-called fucking white man. All right, that's who your enemy is, man. All right, so all these things needed to happen, man. So you Northern Kingdom Jace can open up your eyes, man, and see what time it is. All right. Like I said, man, the only way for you to escape this thing that we're coming into, all right, is to come back to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. All right, that's the only way out, man. All right. All right, so that was pretty much the point of the article I wanted to get to. All right, hey, this thing is gonna get worse and worse. All right, so hey, Lord willing, that moves some of you jakes to come back to who you really are, man. All right, so Lord willing, that was edifying to the body. You know, as I always want to end out by giving all praises, all glory, honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakodash. Double honor to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who do real well. And peace, society takes to you hopeful like brothers out there pushing this word and 100% truth and sincerity to wake up the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.